Hey, you ready to go wild? All right, it is day one of Go Wild for me. That is Wednesday. It is the Shop Summit day. Right now, I am at my parents' house. I stayed here to visit them in Texas, and now I'm headed to Arlington super early to check in and head to the Shop Summit. I thought you guys might be interested. I've never been to the Shop Summit before, so I've never been able to do a vlog about the Shop Summit, and I want to give you guys a little behind the scenes in case you're wondering what it is all about. So stay tuned. Let's go wild. All right, so we're gonna do walk and talk. I got to the hotel really early. It's like 8 a.m. and they already had my room ready, which was awesome. So I have a ton of luggage because I have a ton of giveaways to hand out at Go Wild. I got checked in and now I'm gonna go find some coffee and figure out where I'm supposed to go for registration for Shop Summit. But this is a beautiful hotel. It's kind of a gray day outside, so I'm glad we're gonna stay inside today. But let me just show you real fast. I'm gonna turn it around and show you this little pool area. So pretty, right? Okay, I'm gonna go get coffee because it's necessary and then go to the Shop Summit. Check my outfit today, super cute. Check the shoes, very cute. All right, let's go. All right, let's talk about the Shop Summit. The Shop Summit is not included as part of your regular Go Wild ticket. It is an additional cost that I opted to try out this year. The Shop Summit has taken place on Wednesday for many, many years, and it is a much smaller group than typical Go Wild, maybe about 100 to 150 participants. We were able to get headshots done, which I'm really excited to get back and see what those look like. We were treated to some amazing motivational speakers, some business women from our community, which I absolutely loved. And of course, it was a great opportunity to network with other small business owners. There was some additional swag that came as part of the Shop Summit. It was sponsored by Edding. It was this beautiful bag full of all kinds of goodies, markers and notebooks and some different paint pens, things like that. You can check out my full swag haul over on my channel. It was released last week. The swag is definitely a really fun part of Go Wild, but for me, it's not the best part. The people are the best part for sure. So if you're going for the swag, I would say maybe reconsider. If the swag is a fun bonus for you, then by all means enjoy it. We had several different swag drops throughout the summit on Wednesday, some smaller ones, some bigger ones. It was a lot of fun.
For Shop Summit. Lauren is the founder and creative force behind Plan with Lauren. A full-time creator since 2020, Lauren is the world's first wedding content creator, where she crafts modern social media style.
Our first keynote speaker was Laurel Denise, who owns her own planning company and has also owned a very, very successful jewelry company. She was really inspiring. Something that I took away from the Shop Summit is that this is not just for planner shops, sticker shops, stationery shops. The Shop Summit can be for any small business owner. It can be for anyone that is considering becoming an entrepreneur. It can be for someone that just thinks maybe they have an idea or maybe they want to have an idea. It was inspiring to hear the stories of all of these different women, some of the obstacles that they overcame, and to see how they were able to persevere in the face of, some difficult circumstances. So a huge thank you to Laurel Denise for sharing her story and for the amazing amazing goal planner that she handed out to us. As soon as we were done with this, we headed out to 2 different breakout sessions.
Hurting. Okay, so like I was saying, my name is Claudia. I'm the creator and owner of Hola Mijas Bonitas. In English means Hello Beautiful Daughters. I created because I saw a lack of representation in the Latino community, in the planner and stationery world. Thank you. And then also, I wanted to show that we are so diverse, from Afro-Latina, Asian Latina, inspired by my daughter that's half Filipina and Salvadorian. So I wanted to show that we are all mixed and, you know, we all don't look just brown. So it's been such an amazing, what's it called, journey since I started with a Cricut at home, with a printer, and just putting it out there using social media, which is very important. It's free to use, so always post. That's one thing, guys. Like, use any social media to post and be as honest. And so let's start it off. So
just giving up this. Okay.
I cannot express how much I enjoyed the breakout session from Plan with Lore. She talked about content creation. I found it so inspiring. I did not take much video because I was writing notes furiously. It was fantastic.
The thing we need to do is we need to understand our audience. We're going to go at this high level really fast, then we're going to get into individual questions on this. There are 3 main tenets for your audience, okay? We've all heard it, niche down, right? Well, let's start with this. I'm going off on a tangent. Okay. What's your niche? Cool. Your niche is kind of like...
Hey friends, thought I would give a quick room tour here at Lowe's. It's a really pretty bathroom, by the way, like a gorgeous shower. All lovely. Here is the room. I already kind of spread out because that's how I roll. Quick room. Here's the shelves, refrigerator, coffee maker, all the standard kind of stuff, safe, all of that business. I have already spread out a ton of stuff. I have a lot of giveaways. This is for table gifts. This is for patrons. Those are Starburst because why travel without Starburst? Love. And then this is the room. It's lovely. I really, really like it. But the coolest part is our view. So let me just show you. That is the old Rangers Stadium, but that's pretty cool. The new one is right around the corner. Right there. There is, gosh, you can see a really long way. There's Six Flags right over there. It's just kind of a pretty cool view going on up here. So pretty excited about this room. It looks good. Okay, so we finished with the morning of the shop summit. It was awesome. I love getting to meet people. I forgot how much fun it is to meet other people and other shop owners and just all the planner people. So we did that. There's some afternoon sessions as well for the shop summit. And then I'm going to head to happy hour for Kell of a Plan, which I'm really excited about. And then my roommate will be here, which will be awesome. So that's the update. I hope you liked the snippets from this morning. I'll bring you guys along this afternoon. So far, I would say the shop summit, totally worth it. I am a big fan of the smaller group because it's a little bit less overwhelming than full on go wild. So I'm a big fan of that. I've gotten some really great tidbits and tips and tricks and all of that business. So as a content creator and as a shop owner, I have found it really helpful. So if you're considering the shop summit, so far I give it thumbs up. Definitely worth adding it on to your Go Wild trip. All right, let's go.
sharing this with you guys, and I want to make sure that I don't go over. It is such an honor to be here with you guys. This is our second year at Go Wild. This is the first time I'm getting a chance to talk to fellow business owners, and so I'm really excited because I usually don't get to have these conversations. Normally I'm talking about goal setting or personal development.
Sierra Friend was our next keynote speaker. She is the CEO and creator of Moxie Life, which is a fantastic goal setting company. They create planners, they have whole coaching systems. It was great to hear how her ideas kind of evolved. I have heard her from Go Wild's past, and I always find her very, very inspiring. Let's talk about the pros and cons of going to the shop summit. This was my first year, and to be honest, I loved it. If they offer the shop summit again at Go Wild, I will definitely be participating. It starts you off with a much smaller group, so it is a lot less overwhelming to enter Go Wild during the shop summit time, because there's not just like thousands of people there. It's a much smaller group. It allows you to network with other business owners, which I very, very much appreciated. Like I said before, I do think they almost need to rebrand it. It is not necessarily meant for planner shops or sticker shops. It is open and broad enough to reach any small business owner or anyone that's considering becoming a small business owner. Some cons of the shop summit. It is an additional cost. So Go Wild is already pretty expensive. The shop summit is an additional, I believe it was $150 to $200, somewhere in there. So it's an additional cost. You have to come in a day early, which generally means that you will be paying for the cost of at least one more night in the hotel, if not two. So the costs do add up to attend the shop summit. However, I think some of the most valuable notes, some of the most valuable insights that I gained for me personally, for me as an individual, for me as a small business owner, came from the shop summit. I had pages and pages and pages of notes, and I even was unfortunate enough I had to miss the last speaker to head to a happy hour. So I would highly recommend the shop summit for a wide variety of people. If they do offer it next year, give it a try. If you're already headed out to Go Wild, see what it's like, see if it inspires you, and see if it extends your Go Wild fun just another day. Like I said, I headed out of the shop summit early to go to a happy hour sponsored by Kelva Plan for all of her affiliates and her Patreon members. Everybody wave. Look how cute you are.
Go Wild!
No, you want to be on YouTube next week. A huge thank you to Heather and Matthew for hosting such an amazing happy hour. After happy hour, I headed with my roommate to Fort Worth. It was about a 30-minute Uber drive. I went to school in Fort Worth. I went to TCU for my undergrad, so I took her to one of my favorite restaurants, Joe T. Garcia's. The fajitas and the margaritas are absolutely fabulous. So we had an awesome dinner at Joe T's, and then we headed to Billy Bob's, which is known as the biggest honky tonk in Texas. A really fun place to do a little bit of line dancing. I'll be honest, line dancing has gotten a lot more complicated than when I was in school, so it was a little bit overwhelming. We did run into some other fun people from Wild for Planners, from Go Wild, so it was nice to see some friendly faces. We did a little dancing, had a little fun, and then headed back to the hotel. Today is registration day for Go Wild. I was at the Shop Summit yesterday. Today is registration, so a lot more planners are going to be here. There is a planner fair where some of our favorite companies are going to be there selling some things, so I'm very excited to shop. There is a Patreon meetup. I cannot wait to see so many of my patrons all in one place and to give them some little gifts, and then the welcome party tonight. So I will be bringing you along, showing you all the fun. Let's go. I am Lisa with ScrappyWife.
From Virginia.
You guys are totally gonna be on my YouTube vlog. And you can be here. So cute. How stinking cute are these? I love, oh, look at the little mini keychain one.
Yes.
Oh, I love it. There were tons of photo ops throughout the lobby, including this opportunity to get your yearbook picture taken for the first time ever. There is going to be a yearbook from Go Wild. What a fantastic idea, and love that they gave us lots of opportunities to come and get our photo taken. Everybody wave. Yay, go Wild! We love being outside. It's fine. Hello. After we got all registered, we headed back upstairs to the planner fair. This is a new feature for Go Wild this year, and at least from my perspective, it was extremely successful, and I hope they continue to not only have the planner fair, but possibly to expand the planner fair. There were a bunch of different companies. Here is Wild for Planners, their amazing booth. Companies had booths with photo ops in them. They had booths where they were doing make and takes. Here is the Alta New booth. They had booths where they were doing all kinds of activities. This was a really fun place to be. It was very crowded right at the beginning for a lot of the time. So you kind of could pick and choose your times. I think once everyone realized that, you know what, there was plenty of time to look around, to come and go, it really started to thin out and become a little bit more enjoyable to kind of explore the booths. Here's the Notique booth. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Amanda Rach was there. Love her bullet journaling. She was sharing her new line of products, which was fun to get to see in person, touch. There's something about seeing the products in person that just makes a big deal. Look at the Moxie Life booth. It was a ball pit, which was beyond fun. And can you imagine how much fun a ball pit is when you know it's just adults that have been in the ball pit? You don't have to worry about whatever kids might leave behind in the ball pit. It was really inspiring. The Moxie Life team helped pump you up. They took pictures, they took videos for you. I loved this booth. I loved the interactive booths. I thought they were fabulous. And they were encouraging you to have a season of yes and to check out their new coaching platform. Cloth and Paper, Ashley was fantastic, and this was a very popular booth. If you haven't checked out Cloth and Paper, it is a beautiful aesthetic, very professional, and it was, again, nice to see some of the products in person, to touch and to feel things that we are normally ordering online, getting to check it out. That way you can decide you're making an investment in some really quality products here. So it was nice to, like I said, check it out in person. This portfolio, yes, please. Absolutely beautiful. Happy Planner booth had an enormous Happy Planner. How stinking cute was this? They were giving away beautiful felt totes, some micro Happy Planners, and just giving us tons of photo ops with pops of color. Perfect and on brand for the Happy Planner. Huge props to Kelva Plan for her participation this year at Go Wild. She had a great photo op. She hand lettered hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of luggage tags. She sat right here, did hand lettering. She hosted multiple tables. She was a presence throughout Go Wild, and she was so fantastic, so upbeat, so wonderful. You can tell how much she cares for this community. I very much look up to Heather. I think she's fantastic, and I'm super proud to be affiliated with her company. So loved the Kelva Plan booth as well. Y'all, the Simply Gilded booth was so full most of the time. They were basically doing their annual warehouse sale, but at Go Wild. Normally that's something that happens just at their warehouse location in Texas. They brought all of the goodies. They had so many things that were on a deep discount. This place was packed. Almost every time I walked into this room, into the planner fair, so much washi was being sold. And like I said, it's so nice to be able to have it in person. My hope is that in the future, they continue to expand the planner fair to include some more small businesses, some of those businesses that we are only encountering online, that it would be so great to give those business owners opportunities to share their product to such a wide variety of people. I think all of us as planners, as consumers would love to see that, and I think it would be a fantastic opportunity for those business owners as well. Another booth that was packed pretty much from start to end was the Live Love Posh booth. They had some deep discounts on some of their previously released sticker books. Plus, they were releasing 4 brand new sticker books at this event. They had this great order form where you could kind of peruse and then hand them your order form and they would fill your order. This one was super popular. Like I said, it was one of those other booths that every time I walked in, there was always someone there. In fact, there were always a lot of people there, plus some great photo ops happening at the Live Love Posh booth as well. This is the Erin Condren section where, again, some wonderful photo ops that you could check out. Love that they gave you all of these places to capture memories. It was really, really special for the group. Lights Planner Action was also represented in this wonderful interactive exhibit where you could color on her board. How cute is this? Love that she was not only a sponsor, but was represented at the planner fair. And of course, it wouldn't be a planner fair without Chrissy Ann Designs and some very cool interactive piece. This is her balloon. I don't know what you would call the snow globe section. It was crazy to get in. Lots of fun, kind of a weird sensation though. Overall, big fan of the planner fair. It was crowded, it was noisy, but you could take a break, leave, come back, go back and forth pretty much throughout the whole conference. I loved it. It was a fantastic edition, and Wild for Planners, please, please, please continue to grow the planner fair. I thought it was great. Hey, we are walking down. I have goodies. We did the planner fair. We did all the things today. And now we are walking downstairs for a Patreon meetup. I will definitely do some video clips and pictures from wait for that, but I can't wait to surprise them with some goodies. Let's do this. I barely took any video at our Patreon get together because I was just enjoying our time together. It was so amazing to get to meet these women from all over the country that I've talked to online for so long, and just to get to have a drink with them, share an appetizer. It was a lot of fun. We took a ton of pictures with patrons throughout the entire conference. It was fantastic, and it was definitely one of my favorite parts of the entire experience of Go Wild, getting to meet these amazing people in person. Thank you so much to all of my patrons, past and present and future. It is really special to get to connect with you. Super thankful for this group. We had a fantastic time. A lot of funny stories, a lot of funny events happen, but we'll just save those for another time. The last event of Thursday for me was the welcome party. There's JoJo from JoJo's Pretty Paper Shop. The welcome party was hosted in the hotel. It was sponsored by Archer and Olive. There were dueling pianos. There was a cash bar available. There were a few little dessert type snacks that you could get. It was a lot of fun. Traditionally, I don't really stay very long at the welcome party. It tends to be loud, tends to be a little crowded, and we get up early on Friday morning to line up to get into the actual conference. But this is a fantastic way to kind of get connected to others here right at the beginning. Like I said, see everyone's kind of hanging around, getting in groups, and there's a dance floor, there's singing. It's a fun get together. For me, it tends to be a little bit overwhelming. I think some of the bigger parties, this one and Planjama, if you are not into loud music or crowds, it might not be your jam, and that's totally okay. Stop by, say hello, take a few pics, and then maybe hang out in the lobby, meet up with some other friends, do things like that that maybe fill your bucket a little bit more. But it's always fun to come, check it out, see what's going on, and see what all the entertainment's about. Tip, if you are newer to Go Wild and you're heading into these parties, get someone to meet up with you. Put it in the Facebook group. Get someone to meet up with you in advance. Sometimes it can be hard to connect and hear and talk within these large rooms. And so when you're coming in by yourself, you might feel a little bit isolated. It might be hard to jump into a group. So just put in the group, say, does anyone want to meet up before the welcome party? Does anyone want to meet up before Planjama? And I know someone will take you up on it, and then you'll have a friend that you've connected with to head into the party. We just take a moment for the beautiful decorations that were in the bathrooms. First of all, amazing, encouraging notes from your fellow Go Wild attendees. We call the Go Wild community, we call them llamas. So these are from all of your fellow llamas, just wonderful affirmations. Go Wild is as much an empowerment conference as it is a planning conference. Everyone is there to lift you up and to encourage you. And it's these special little touches that set this conference apart. All right, we are at the end of day one. It was not even full day one. Today was just registration day, and it was crazy busy. We had registration, planner fair, Patreon meetup, the welcome party, all kinds of fun. We came back to a awesome swag drop in our room. That is one of the bonuses of staying at the conference hotel, is these awesome swag drops. And I think there's even a possibility that you get this if you're not at the hotel, but a beautiful self-care planner from Hell of a Plan, which I'm super excited about. And we'll definitely be going over this and all the other swag that I get in a future video. But it was an amazing day. My favorite part, of course, was getting to see all my patrons in real life. That was just like filled my heart. Meeting so many people just makes me smile as someone that works in their basement by themselves, talking to a camera all by myself. Like, meeting people in real life means the absolute world to me. Loved it. But it is not that late. It's only like 9:30, but we are going to head to bed because tomorrow promises to be super early. Lineup starts at 6:30 for the conference to get in and get our sponsored tables. And I'm super excited about it. Thank you so much for coming along with me today. Thank you for those of you that popped on the live stream that happened earlier today. It was really hard with the connection, but I hope it was like a little insight. And of course, you can catch up on all of the things with the vlog. So thank you so much. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow.